Fallen Kingdom, Take Back the Night, Find the Pieces, and Dragonheart consists one of the most popular Minecraft parodies in the world, Fallen Kingdom. Now, nobody really summed up the entire lore or storyline of the tetralogy. I know 2020 is way too late to do it because the songs were released, I don't know, like 4 years ago, 2014, 2015, but we're doing it anyways. What's up guys, it's Flash here, and today I'm going for the entire story of Fallen Kingdom. Fallen Kingdom is one of those old Minecraft fantasies you see back years ago. You know when like mobs took over Minecraft and someone saves them in those like fantasy books like the unofficial Gamers Adventure series and Game Night 999 series? Yeah, all those things years ago. Our story starts in the first parody, Fallen Kingdom. A once powerful king ruled the land. Chunks would load when he gave the word, but the kingdom he rules is slowly falling apart by numerous monster attacks. The king was slowly losing his power and his once brave self. One night, the final disaster tore the kingdom apart. Herobrine and his army of mobs attacked the castle. The king and his guards tried their best to defend, but in the end, they were outnumbered. Before they escaped, the king pulled a secret lever that would activate a small little redstone contraption that leads down to an end portal stronghold. It was an activated portal, and the Herobrine wanted something unconfirmed from the end. So the king dismantled one of the Eyes of Ender and pulled his baby child and his wife, the queen, to escape. Oh, and speaking of Herobrine, you can imagine how angry he is when he found out that the king has the Eye of Ender. Apparently, people years ago doesn't know how to craft Eyes of Ender. You only need some blazes and ender pearls, and like blaze powder, and then you could craft some ender pearls. And Eyes of Ender. It's easy. But the mobs went after them, and the creepers blew up their way out, and they were separated. The king then realized the kingdom was a lost cause, so he attempted suicide by falling off the tallest tower, only hit a pond of water. Then we move on to Take Back the Night. A while after the attack, villagers from a nearby desert village went to look at the damage. They found the king's child alive with a pulse, but the queen sadly did not make it. Now, I'm not sure about the child's gender since he looks a lot like Alex, but even though Alex might be a woman, the model for Alex is inspired by Jeb, the lead developer of Minecraft, and Jeb is male, so yeah, but I'm calling the child a female anyways. Anyway, they took her back to the village master in the desert town. The village master raised her and trained her to be a skilled warrior. Years later, the king's child had grown a lot and was now a master in combat. Now, one night when they walked back to the village from the forest where they trained, they discovered the village was attacked by an army of zombie pigmen, or as of 1.16, zombified piglins. The army of pigmen was actually from a vast evil civilization in the nether. The army consists of the king of the pigmen. There's the king's top advisor / general, a bunch of other high-ranking commandos and generals, and then the army itself. I'm not sure these pigmen army is allies with Herobrine, but they do have a piece of information about Herobrine in their hands. The village master and the child, which should now be called daughter or princess, since she's probably about 20 or 30 years old and is part of the royal family, rush to combat the pigmen. The village master gets killed by a general of the army who strangely is wearing black armor, wink, netherite, wink, in the process of obtaining the piece of information about Herobrine. The daughter was too late to save the village master, but she did cut off the general's legs, and using the information the village master has in possession, she tracks down Herobrine to take him down. After an epic showdown, she slays Herobrine. Next, we move on to Find the Pieces. The daughter dreams about the last moments before the king's attempted suicide in Fallen Kingdom. You know, the end portal, the creepers, and Herobrine raging because the king took the Eye of Ender. Apparently, people don't know how to carve Eyes of Ender again. So she wakes up realizing she's a princess, wanting to search for answers in her dream. With the help of a village cartographer, she journeys to a distant city to find out about her dream and ultimately find her father, the king. But while that was happening, the pigmen army in the nether are planning. They opened up several portals into the overworld to prepare their big invasion. One of the portals went to the city, which the pigmen built a T out of soul sand and 3 wither skulls. That's right, just summoning the wither. While journeying to the city, the daughter notices the explosion and rampaging the entire place. She then attacks the wither, defending the place. After many attempts, he destroys it by detonating a pyramid of TNT right at his face. Really lucky, that is. But before she could collect the rare nether star dropped by the wither, the pigmen just straight up snatched it. It was part of their painless plan to obtain a nether star, which is just to get people to fight the wither, and then when the wither is killed, they just collect the prize. Simple. After the failed attempt to find answers to her dream in the city, she heads to the kingdom itself, and the song ends off by her meeting her father, the king himself. Then we finally end off a Dragonhearted. The Pigmen's army's master plan to invade the overworld come into play. Using the power of the Nether Star, they create amazing technology, which includes pigman ghasts, a gigantic mega super mech, yes, MEGASUPERMECH, mega super mech, try saying that 10 times fast. And the mega super mech is manned by the general that daughter cut off the legs of, who also killed the village master. Back in the overworld, the king was explaining to his daughter how the kingdom of his fell. Then they realized that the pigmen were rampaging the overworld and they had to stop it. So the king hatched a plan. He revealed to his daughter one of the many secret chambers in his castle, which contained the king's personal ender chest. And then they went under the castle to the end stronghold, and using the king's eye of ender, they went to the end. Yes, the end dimension where the ender dragon lives. The king grabbed a small artifact, quote-unquote, from his ender chest that tamed the ender dragon itself, not kidding. And they rode the dragon back to the overworld, which does not make sense since the only way you can get back to the overworld from the end is kill the dragon, but cartoon logic. Back in the overworld, the zombie penguin were causing absolute chaos. The mega super mech, yes, it's the same thing, was destroying everything in its path, and the pigman gas were burning the houses in every single corner. Well, ones that are made out of wood, that is. The king and his daughter swooped into battle. The king and his daughter dragon fought the big mech, not big MAC, but big MECH, and the daughter walked through monsters, killing one after another like crazy. Not like mentally crazy, but like skillfully crazy. Eventually, the mech was knocked out. The daughter went to finish the general of the mech off when the general, in panic, activated the missile. The missile was basically a gigantic rocket or a gigantic nuclear bomb in the center of the mech. The missile blasts off with the daughter stuck onto the missile. Realizing she could control the missile and its incredibly destructive force, she makes the ultimate sacrifice and directs the missile through a portal into the nether and into the pigmen's army's castle, and just probably hit their compound and destroying it. And once and for all, ending their reign of chaos. This is the entire storyline of Fallen Kingdom. Again, this storyline was not made by me at all. I am not in any way involved in this, and this is just documenting the story made by Captain Sparkles and his crew. YouTube, please don't copyright me. But anyways, that was it. This video took a really long time to film and make. It's also the first ever video I need to make a script for. But if you guys do enjoy this, be sure to like and subscribe. It's only a click of a button. And also comment down your thoughts. But anyway, I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.